I've had a query. Key, while preparing to leave my unhealthy relationship, how can I work on all of the guilt and shame that is preventing me from actually leaving? I'm feeling so much shame because of how long it is taking me to leave. Well, my sister, thank you for reaching out. I would say to you, if you're dealing with guilt, guilt is about a behavior, something you've done that makes you feel bad. And shame is about you as an entire person. You are ashamed of yourself. And if I'm right, it's highly likely you have a hyper-critical voice where you are perpetually, consistently condemning yourself. So your inner dialogue is particularly dark. This is where we become our own worst enemy. And often I talk to my empath community. This is the value of having our own inner Care Bear. Many of us as empaths have an abundance of compassion for everybody else. But when it comes to us, we're particularly brutal. Not great for your greatness. So you've probably done loads of research. Look, you're already on my email list, so you have an idea about being an empath, toxic relationships. This is about going beyond what you know. And this is where there's so much benefit in reaching out for help to help you work through that. You probably already know that you lack self-compassion, but you may need help navigating that. So firstly, with all due respect, you don't give yourself grace for the complexities of the situation that you've been in. Plus, my dear friend, you had good intentions. Like myself when I was in our intentions were good. And let's be frank, the longer you're in a relationship, the more you invest. It's not so easy to just get up and go, right? So the challenge you have is it's not easy to get up and leave. You also aren't a raving lunatic. You cared about this person. You wanted the relationship to work. However, it didn't. And this is why I have the greatest regard for people who leave. You know, we all know people who've stayed in toxic relationship for many, many years. So like many of us, there's so many of us, you know what you need to do, but maybe something needs to push. And there's two ways we change. Either something internally kicks within us, or so we have an internal motivation, or which can be proactive. So we within ourselves decide this isn't healthy for me. Or an external situation occurs where we decide, actually, I can't do this no more. And that can be a rock bottom experience. It can be where there's the ultimate violation. And the ultimate violation is an external situation, which means now you become reactive to the situation. There are arguments and there's benefits for being proactive and downsides for being proactive. Look, it is what it is. Proactive, reactive. So maybe you might need the ultimate violation for you to decide, I'm done. And when that kicks in us, it's a beautiful moment, because all the issues that we had before, the reasons we stayed, almost become redundant. And we then begin to focus and manifest the ways for us to get out. Now, how dark it gets, how difficult it gets for you, I don't know your situation. If you want to run it past me, feel free to sign up for a call. But my hope for you is that this may give you a sense of the complexities of change, but also the complexities of your own inner world and how you treat yourself through probably one of the most difficult situations that you are going through in your life right now. Compassion is essential. We need to give ourselves grace. We did the best we knew at the time when we got into the situation. We just did not know any different. I always regard it like a betting shop. Like if we all knew today what we should have known yesterday, we would have all put loads of money on the horses or made a bet, right? But we didn't. And that's okay. It's okay. Give yourself grace, give yourself compassion. These situations are particularly complex, and maybe, my sister, you've gone as far as you can by yourself. I hope this video makes sense to you. And if you've got any questions for me, I'm more than happy to do a video. Do take care of you, because if you don't, who will? Peace.